Let's see what we have today on the Kickin the Tires podcast. Strap in because we are going straight into the thick of it, the NASCAR Cup Series Cookout 400 at Richmond.
Okay, let's get into it.
Right, you got to start with Austin Dillon. I mean, what a victory for him.
Huge. 6th career Cup win.
And it punches his ticket straight into the playoffs, that 16-driver championship bracket. But it felt like more than just a win, you know? He called it redemption.
Yeah, and you can see why. Leading 107 laps, the final 49 straight, that's dominant. Especially for him this season.
Totally. His most laps led all year, and it vaults him from way back, like 25th in points, straight into a championship fight. Plus, it's the third time he's done this, pulled off a win late in the regular season. Clutch.
Well, the redemption angle comes from last year, right?
Yeah.
He actually won this same race, Richmond.
I remember that.
But then he got hit with that penalty. Aggressive driving made him ineligible for the playoffs he thought he'd earned. So this win, it's like lifting this huge weight.
You could almost hear it in his voice afterwards.
Definitely. He said, man, that feels good. Last year hurt really bad, but this one feels so sweet. Said he loves Richmond, talked about God's timing.
And he thanked his grandfather, too, Richard Childress.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame owner, for sticking with him through, quote, a lot of ups and downs. That family connection, the team history, it adds another layer, doesn't it?
For sure. It makes it more than just numbers on a board. But then you contrast Dillon's relief with Alex Bowman.
Oh, yeah. Finishing second. He was not happy.
Not at all. You could feel the frustration, right? Especially about the lapped cars near the end. He really felt they blocked his chance to make a real run at Dillon.
He was pretty blunt. Said his car, the Alley 48, was better, but he just didn't get any breaks.
So, okay, he's frustrated about the near miss, but he still holds that last playoff spot on points. How does a driver process that mix of disappointment and, well, strategic relief?
That's the tightrope they walk, isn't it? It's classic NASCAR strategy. You want the win, always. But sometimes points are absolutely critical.
Especially this late in the season.
Exactly. He's got that buffer, 29 points over Boucher with only Daytona left. So, yeah, the sting is real now, but big picture. He's still in a decent spot. It's weighing that single race frustration against the whole playoff campaign.
While all that drama was unfolding for the bubble spots, William Byron was, well, kind of quietly locking things down.
Quietly but dramatically.
Okay.
Clinching the regular season championship.
With a 12th place finish. And here's the kicker. He did it after getting tangled up in that big wreck, the only major crash of the race.
Yeah, that 10-car pileup on lap 199. Light damage meant he could keep digging.
And he steadily worked his way back up. It just speaks to his whole season, doesn't it?
Totally. Won the Daytona 500 again this year, led the points for, the first 25 weeks?
Yeah. And his quote after was feels great, really the best 12th place finish I've ever had.
You believe it, right?
Yeah.
He admitted Richmond is tough for them, their toughest racetrack, but they executed their plan. Surviving that wreck was part of executing, I guess.
Shows the team's strength under pressure. And speaking of team strength, how about Team Penske?
Wow, yeah. The Fords finishing 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's a statement.
Ryan Blaney, last year's champ, gets 3rd, his first career top 5 at Richmond.
Which he was pretty open about struggling with before.
Yeah, he said something like, I don't think it's a secret I struggle really bad here. Makes that 3rd place even more impressive.
Then Joey Logano, reigning champ, comes from dead last 38th to finish 4th.
Incredible run through the field. And Austin Cindric rounds out the top 5. What does that collective performance tell you? Is it setup, strategy?
It's got to be a bit of everything. Maybe they found something in the setup that just worked across all 3 cars there. Sharing data, adapting.
Yeah.
It shows really strong teamwork.
Right, that internal communication paying off. Okay, so behind them, top 10 include Larson, Suarez, Josh Berry, Keselowski, and Denny Hamlin, always strong at Richmond.
Solid runs for those guys.
But let's touch on a couple of others whose days didn't end quite as planned. Bubba Wallace.
Man, he looked like the guy to beat for a while there. Led the most laps, 123, won stage 2.
Looked really strong.
Right.
Then pit road.
Yeah, a pit road mishap, as they call it.
Dropped him way back, finished 28th. Just shows how fast things can go wrong, especially after winning at Indy just a few weeks back.
Total flip side of fortune. And then Tyler Reddick, similar story in some ways.
He won stage 1, right? Led laps early?
Yep, led 41 laps. Looked good early on, but he ended up 34th. Got hit in some tight racing.
So where does that leave him for the playoffs?
He's still okay-ish. 15th in points, got a 60-point cushion over the cut line. But like Wallace, it shows how one bad incident can erase a potentially great day. That cushion isn't guaranteed.
Definitely not. And then the driver who probably felt the sting the most in terms of the championship, Chase Elliott.
Oh, brutal. Byron's main rival for that regular season title.
Gets caught up in that same 10-car wreck that Byron survived.
And for Elliott, it was his first DNF all season long. Finished 38th.
That wreck, combined with Byron managing to finish 12th, that basically handed the regular season title to Byron right there.
Yeah. Elliott sounded pretty gutted afterwards. Said, it's just unfortunate. Had a good start, making our way through. Excited to see where that was going to go, but unfortunately, we didn't get the chance.
Just bad luck at the worst possible time. Highlights how unpredictable this sport is. One moment, one crash.
Exactly. Changes the whole narrative, especially this close to the playoffs. Margin for error, basically zero.
Okay, so bringing it all together for you listening, what's the big picture takeaway from Richmond?
Well, it sets up an absolutely intense finale for the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
The Coke Zero Sugar 400, Daytona.
Iconic track.
Yeah.
And the stakes are sky high now. If we don't get a new winner at Daytona,
Meaning someone who hasn't won yet this season?
then both Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman, the guys we just talked about, they'd make it into the playoffs based on their points.
Daytona is Daytona. It's famous for chaos and surprise winners.
Didn't Harrison Burton win this race last year?
He did. And get this, 5 of the last 7 winners of this specific Daytona race got their first win of the year right there.
Wow. So history says, expect the unexpected. Someone could absolutely steal a playoff spot with a win.
Totally reshuffle that bubble we were talking about. One move in the draft, one big wreck avoided.
Mm-hmm.
They can change everything.
Okay, so let's quickly recap the big stories from Richmond for you. You had Austin Dillon's huge redemption win, locking him into the playoffs.
You had William Byron surviving that late crash to clinch the regular season championship. A really gritty performance.
And then that intense battle simmering just below for those last few precious playoff spots. Bowman holding on, Reddick sweating a bit more.
Right. So why does this Richmond race matter for you going forward? It gives you all the context you need for this final push into the playoffs.
You know who's hot, who's under pressure, who needs a miracle at Daytona. It's all set up.
Every single lap at Daytona now feels massive. The pressure is incredible.
So let's leave you with this to think about. Daytona. We know it's history. Surprise winners. High stakes.
Mm-hmm.
You've got drivers like Bowman and Reddick on that bubble. How much does that desperate need for a clutch win, maybe for someone currently outside the points, outweigh the strategy for guys like Bowman to just, finish clean and secure their spot?
It's that classic conflict, isn't it? Aggression versus preservation. Do you risk it all for the win, potentially taking yourself out, or play it safe and hope someone else doesn't steal the spot?
How much will guys gamble? One unexpected move, one surprise winner at Daytona could completely flip the script on the entire playoff field.
Yeah. It really shows you just how thin that line is in NASCAR between, triumph and total disaster. Daytona's going to be something.